Closer Than Sisters is the movie I'm reviewing today. This movie is on Favor Omar TV. Oh my goodness, guys. A recap of this movie talks about two friends who became sisters. One is an orphan, one stays with their single mother. And through their journey of friendship turned to sisterhood, one of them left the city to go and collect some money from the auntie, coming back only to find out that her lost fiance is now in a relationship with her sister. Two sisters or two friends are now fighting because of this situation. How did that turn out? That's what this movie is about. Closer Than Sisters, showing on Omar TV, guys. What I like about this movie, the first thing is the storyline. I think I enjoyed the storyline. It kind of makes sense, you know. Sometimes you see people and you take them as family, and things just do not go as planned because obviously they are not your family, or things just do not go as planned all the time. And I enjoyed the dynamic that this movie took. You know, you think you have, you know, happiness only to find out that the happiness is slipping away. I kind of enjoy the storyline, which pretty much, if you watch it, you understand what I mean by that. I like the storyline a lot. I enjoy it. It's a good one. And then this brings me to cinematography. I kind of like the cinematography of this movie as well. I love it, actually. The calmness, the brownness, you know, it makes sense. And this brings me to location. I don't know which state they shot this movie. I don't think it's Abuja, I don't think it's Lagos either. Whichever state they shot this movie, I'm really impressed. Favor, you did really good with the location. Oh my goodness, the slum, the city itself, the slum had a lot of location. The pharmacist, oh, that guy was very hilarious. I really enjoyed all of that. Then the location where they stay, that house, oh my goodness, the village setting in general, I love all of that. That was so interesting to watch. Location, cinematography, I like it. I just love everything about that. And this brings me to the cast. How did Favor Omar gather Bolaji and Stan Eze and Patience Ozoko? I'm like, wow. And then obviously the other guy, I don't know his name. Give me if I don't remember your name. But he has also been in the game for a while. So looking at the cast was just so interesting, and their characters they played was interesting to watch as well. Patience Ozoko was the mother to Bolaji, and then of course the sister or the auntie. This movie, the cast was interesting to watch. I just love the cast in this movie, and that's something that I like about this movie. And then final two things I want to talk about is costume. Bolaji is so good when it comes to costume in terms of makeup, hair. You see her in her raw form. She's not going to use makeup to cover. No. She doesn't do that. And then her natural hair, all plaited, but like costume wise, I like that. And then Stan Eze, obviously he came from the city, and you know, city has a certain look, and he looked the part. I like that a lot. And then the lady that played Bolaji's auntie, that's the mother's sister. She's mature, she's old, but she looks so good as well. So for me, costume, I like costume. Acting is also one thing I just want to touch a bit of that. I think I did by saying the cast were really good and the acting was also really good. Yeah, those are the things I really like about this movie. Brings me to what I do not like about this movie. Let me start by saying that this movie, there was confusion. I think Favor Omar, she was confused on how she wanted to post this movie. This movie is 2 hours 30 minutes and it was not complete. So the storyline doesn't end. Only for them to come and post, was it 10 minutes, or 15 minutes completion of the movie, and that was completely out of line. Like, as a producer, you need to do the right thing. I keep saying in most of my reviews that, do these producers sit down and watch their movie before they post it on their channels? I don't think they do. I really do not think they do, because if they do, certain mistakes will be avoided. I don't know how you post a movie of 2 hours 30 minutes, and then the movie is still not complete, only to come and post a different video of almost 15 or 16, I don't know, almost 20 minutes completion of the storyline. So I was like, what, what is this? So that is something I hate about this movie. Producers, sit down and watch your movie and make sure that, oh, certain errors that can be avoided will be avoided. I don't understand. Like, why you guys are in hurry to produce? I know producing movie on YouTube is like your own content. I really do not judge producers who produce movie every week, because money must be made, you know. But again, sit down and watch the movie that you are doing the right thing before you're posting it for your audience to watch. And that is something I hate about this movie. And again, I just want to start you that the movie is so long. Just like I said, 2 hours plus, or should I say 3 hours? So if you don't have the time, I don't think you are going to enjoy this movie. And then another thing I want to talk about, what I hate about this movie is how the storyline is kind of confusing. Like, is Favor Oma going to date the pharmacist? Is Favor Oma going to go to the city? We don't even know the head and tail or the end and beginning of that part of the storyline. And what happened to Bolaji and Stan? Did they actually get married? Which obviously they did, or they did, that we don't even know if they did or they did not. Obviously they love each other, they chose each other, so I'm guessing they will get married. But we don't know how that relationship ended, because they were confused whether to go ahead with their marriage because of the way, you know, Favor was interacting or taking the news of how both of them chose each other. And obviously also I want to talk about how Patience Ozoko's character, she wasn't really interfering in the two ladies matter. She was just giving good advice to them individually. She wasn't choosing, and that was a little bit confusing. I know her character was, she's sick, or she's playing a good mother, but it doesn't matter. She wasn't really solving the problem of the two ladies or the two daughters, and it wasn't really making sense either. So there was confusion here and there. And then the pharmacist, after confessing that he's rich, he's just here to start a new business, which obviously is the pharmacy. All this while, you didn't tell this lady that you wanted to date her, you wanted to marry her, you are doing all this. So it was, everything was pieces of storyline from individual, and confusing you as a viewer. So you need to have the patience to watch the movie. It's more like they want to keep you watching the movie to get hold of what the storyline is about. And for someone who does not have patience, I don't think you have patience to watch this movie, because the dialogues were so prolonged. And trust me, especially even the part where Bolaji went to the city to go and get some money from, you know, the auntie for the mother. That scene, those whole scenes was so guys, for me, I kind of enjoy it, but for someone who does not really value Nollywood, this is not a movie for you. So I think I hate that part of this movie, which may find it difficult for me to recommend this movie for a friend, you know, who I know that have a very strong hate for Nollywood or criticize Nollywood a lot. I would definitely not be recommending a movie like this for such a person, for the fact that the movie was not even complete. Rating this movie, yeah, I'm going to give it 4/10, just because I kind of enjoy it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next movie review.